South St. Paul officers responded to a group residential housing facility this afternoon on a missing person call when investigators say the subject of that call suddenly returned.
Soon after that, an altercation occurred where the suspect obtained a shotgun and fired at our officers.
KARE 11 News obtained police radio audio of that altercation from Broadcastify.
2127 negative. Shots have been fired. I am down. I've been hit. Left shoulder. Lead medic. Stage. He is not in custody at this time. He is constantly shooting at us with a shotgun.
The officer you hear has not been identified, but investigators say he's an 11-year veteran. And a short time later, according to Broadcastify's log, he continued.
He's outside. Shots fired. All rolling.
Copy, outside, shots fired.
Despite being shot, he was hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. A second officer, a 6-year veteran, was also shot near the leg and was not hospitalized.
Our officers did return fire, but did not strike the suspect. The suspect eventually dropped the gun and was taken into custody.
Though much is still unknown, police are very familiar with the housing facility, which according to its website serves clients with mental health issues. They responded to 110 calls here last year and 62 so far this year. Yet neighbors say nothing prepared them for today.
I was in shock. This is the first that I know of an incident happening so severe like this. And I'm very concerned.
There's a lot of questions to be answered of what exactly was in the suspect's mind, what the officers did, and we're interviewing witnesses, gathering evidence, taking photographs, and all those things are ongoing as we speak.
Tonight, the 33-year-old suspect was booked into the Dakota County Jail on multiple charges of attempted second-degree murder and use of deadly force against peace officers. According to court records, he was civilly committed by the state several times prior to 2010 and listed as mentally ill and dangerous. KARE 11 won't name him until he's officially charged tomorrow. Randy.
All right. Thank you, Kent.